This is a, well, obviously it's a video. I was going to say it's a quick video, but on the traveller palm, which is that. Now again, this has all the interesting history, but I bought this. I had one in there that I found that it was, someone had cut it and it had most of the roots, well, it had some of the bulb, and I planted it and it seemed to survive for about 2 years and then it died, and I thought, well, I'll buy another one. And so I bought another one, and that, I don't know, it cost me about $21. I don't quite remember the date, but it grew and it grew, it's really big, and then it just died. There, as you can see, this old stump, you know, I mean, it grew to quite a size before it died. I mean, it was massive. I haven't taken this stump out yet, but it upset me a bit because it died, but it grew back here, you can see here, and it's got what I've just discovered now, a fresh set of roots here. So we've now got 2 traveller palms. Traveller palms are what is a favourite. So it looks quite impressive from there. It used to sort of be bigger, and when it was shorter it was sort of more spouty across the house and filled that sort of gap there. It's quite tall now, but as you can see, that's still a juvenile, because what happens, as you can see from the other side, is that that bulb actually converts into a stem. So if you can imagine that stem actually sitting directly on top of this bulb, if we call it a bulb, sitting directly on top of that stem, that's what happens. So we've got 2 now, so I'm pretty sure that the roots under there are saying, yeah, I want to keep growing. And but there it is. It's quite interesting. I think it gets a bit damaged because it's got this, well, it's got the whatever that electric, that cable is up there. It's got this palm it's got to contend with, and it's got all this oak. You know, when the storms come up, the leaves get pretty rattled, but that's why they're designed like that, so that they can, you know, ordinarily that would be just complete and smooth. But again, I'm just really trying to get some quick videos, because every time I come here I forget, and it's like, it's everything really, you know. It's sort of like, well, I've spent years figuring this stuff out. I'm not going to focus on any of the other plants because it's tempting to sort of say, oh, and this is this and that is that, and I'll do separate videos for things that you can maybe see. But that bulb will essentially rise up to essentially sit just on top of this. You know, it almost was it, and it's a peculiar plant. So this is actually, as I say, it's quite juvenile, quite young, but it's probably sprouted quite tall early on because it has such an extensive root system. That's probably why it's done that. But I imagine that I don't know what happened to it. I suspect that it just got too hot one year, and either that or it got caught by the frost. You know, one or the other. But to be quite honest, I have no idea. But when I first saw it, you know, I thought, oh no, you know, because you grow these things, and like 10 years later, you hope that they're really big. So that's that really. That's the traveller palm. Again, it's another specimen plant that's not in a specimen location, doing okay.